Let's have a chat with Robyn Bristow, managing editor of North Canterbury News. It is so good getting a new paper out every week, isn't it, Robyn?
Oh, look, it's just been fabulous, and people have been so supportive. Fortunately, we still can't deliver it to home deliveries, but we are delivering bundles to supermarkets, garages, dairies, anyone that's open really, and willing to take a few papers. So people just need to keep their eye out, and we are doing some RDs up country to try and reach those people that don't have access to supermarkets so much. So, and the four squares, of course, which are very vital to our little communities up in the top end. So, we're doing our best. It's been interesting.
Interesting is a good word, Robyn, and I'm going to touch briefly on that because a couple of interesting stories in the paper. I don't actually have a copy in front of me. They might be down the front door, but that's all locked downstairs. But the two stories that we've been featuring on Compass FM at the moment, one of them is coming up in the news at 9 o'clock. Tech medics using technology to help keep North Canterbury's frontline staff safe, with Aaron Lovelace telling you all about it.
That is indeed, yeah. That's a story we've actually got up on our website, ncnews.co.nz, and David Hill's been talking to him, and he's joined up with a company up at Auckland Way to produce these masks for people that have a headband rather than, having to tie them around the back of their ears, and it's apparently, by the end of the day, some of the poor staff, their ears are really sore. So he's printing these furiously for our frontline staff out, medics and all sorts out there. And he's based in Kaiapoi. He's doing an amazing job. That's
a really, really good story. I love hearing that because I was in an industry not so long ago where I had to wear safety glasses, and I wear glasses myself. So having two bits of pressure on the side of your head, it can drive you, to distraction. I think we could possibly say that. Another story that you wrote, it was in regards to vigilant locals around the Cheviot area, chasing down and grabbing someone who was a bit of a tow rag.
Tow rag, absolutely. And there is a lot of tow rags out there, Kerry. There's been another one lurking around sort of the top end of Tram Road overnight that the police have also been out and about trying to find. Yeah, I think they think they're invisible, but of course the locals spotted a black ute up around the Cheviot area and immediately got onto their local constable, who was on a day off, but he got to work, and between all the information that the locals could give him and finding the ute, he managed to find it abandoned, and the dog unit was called in, and they caught up with the bloke who was wanted on some other charges as well. So, a great way the community and the local constable work together. But, people beware, there is some tow rags out there.
I just love that story. I really do, considering that it reminds me of the TV show Heartbeat.
Oh, yes, yeah.
The old local Bobby ripping around in a Morris Minor trying to catch people, but
Yeah, no, he took off toward Gill Bay, which is probably futile really, because the roads are a bit windy, and they ended up crashing, I think, into a woolshed, which doesn't say in that story. But anyway, he eventually was run to ground by dogs. But, they stand out now because, the locals know locals. And anybody that's not a local is just going to stand out. So, I don't know, some of them might be getting a little bit desperate.
Yes, I understand what you're saying. Robyn, what else have you got in the paper that is going to pique everyone's interest if they can pick up a copy?
Bit of a yarn there about Cheviot. Its resilience has been tested again, having just dusted itself off from the blow of the earthquake and the 3 years of drought. It's now shuttered up again, and it's going to be it's going to be difficult for those businesses on the main highway there to get back, particularly when the tourist trade's going to be a little bit slow. So, there's a wee yarn there about that, and some cute stories and photos about the bear hunt from a lady in Pegasus who's just telling us what's happening there. Lots of other neat stories. A great story from David about Worcester Station near Waiā, and just a story about that farm and the new lake that was formed, of course, on their property in that 7.8 quake back in 2016. So there's lots to read and some neat photos. Staff were out and about, and they've taken a few photos there of the lockdown, people queuing at Pack and Save and a very quiet main street in Rangiora, but a gorgeous photo there from one of our many contributors, Andrew Spencer Photography in Kaikoura, of a beautiful early morning sunrise, and it's a gorgeous photo. So
that's fantastic. Yeah. It's good to hear that your staff is still doing things. David Hill, one of the reporters there, he bugs me on Saturday nights on our 80s show, requesting songs. Good on you, David. I know he's probably listening right now. Robyn Bristow, Managing Editor, North Canterbury News. Go well and keep doing what you do, okay?
Thank you so much.
And this is Compass FM.